Hey guys, welcome back to the channel. So I've already unboxed the TAPO C500 security camera, but today we're going to set it up and set up the two-way audio, set up the night vision, see how does the motion tracking work, and let me tell you why this is the best affordable under 3K best CCTV camera for you. If you have been looking for a feature-packed affordable security camera that works day and night, rain or shine, and actually tracks movement, then this might be the best one for you. So here is the box for you. As you can see, this is how I got it delivered from Flipkart. So it has all the options and features written on the side. It says a 1080p recording, nighttime recording, color vision recording. Okay, so without further ado, let me open it up. So as you can see on the inside, there's a lot of here's a instruction manual, I believe, which we can put aside. There's a power adapter. Let me open it up and put it aside. So it's a bit long cable which we need, and this is a bracket which we would be needing to mount it on a wall or on a pole. These are the screws which we need to also for mounting purposes, and this is a complete quick start guide which we would be needing while setting it up. This is the points where the holes will need to be drilled in, and this is the waterproof bracket, and this is the camera itself. So it has a small wire to it. I'll be telling you how to install it, how to set it up in the later part of the video, so make sure you watch it till the end. It is a premium looking camera, I must tell you. The wire is quite a bit small, and on this part of the wire you must attach it to the cable which we got from the power adapter, and after a few minutes I will be turning it on, and this is where you find the serial number or the product details. And here exactly you need to insert your memory card for the first time, and then put the seal back as we have received it. As you can see, the mic where it is to be used for two-way audio, and it has a 4 LEDs. Here we have the camera, and this is a part of the cable which comes with the camera, and this part is from the power adapter. So we both need to attach it. So you can see the red light, which means the camera will be switched on right now. And let me put it aside and see if the camera is booting up. Yes, it's the first boot. So let's wait for some time. Yeah, as you can see the movement, you can just confirm the green light and the red light is blinking. So the green light and red light also means that it's looking for devices to be paired on. So you can use your mobile to pair with your mobile, and it's moving. It means it's booting up. And make sure you hold it or put it on upside down so that it has the ability to move on its own. Now I want you to use your mobile. Go to the Play Store if Android, look for the application TAPO, TP-Link TAPO, click on install, and it's a small file or an application, if I must say. So 196 MB only. So as you can see, it's currently downloading. We'll wait for a while. Make sure it's completely downloaded, and once it has been downloaded, then we can open the application and then start with the installation. Currently our camera is switched on. So okay, it's installed now. We can click on open, and so you can just click on accept and continue. I already have a TP-Link ID, so I'll be putting in my TP-Link ID and password because I already have a TP-Link router. So the camera is switched on, and I have the application installed. On the top right, as you can see, there's a plus symbol. You need to click on add device. Okay, and now it says outdoor, indoor cameras. You need to click on outdoor. You need to go to your product, which will be the TAPO C500. Yes, You need to check for power up and LED. Yes, it's blinking with green and the red lights. Turn on location. Okay, while we're using the app, it's searching for the devices, and yeah, searching, looking for your TAPO device. My camera is switched on. It shouldn't be tough. Okay, so you now have to go to Wi-Fi and click on the TAPO Wi-Fi. Okay, so now they have found it. Okay, so now I have found my current Wi-Fi password. Now it says pairing. Once I have paired with my home Wi-Fi, it might take a minute or two to pair your, as it's a first time use, so it might take 2 or 3 minutes more depending on your Wi-Fi connection. Okay, so name your device, so you can name anything. So I'll be naming it probably an outdoor camera because it's mainly for my parking. Custom location, so where is the camera located, based on that you can just name it. I'll be most probably putting as parking, as it's mainly on my parking area. Next, it's pretty self-explanatory, the setup. You just need to select an icon. Next. Okay, so it's setting up. So complete. You have configured your TAPO device. So I told you it's pretty much easy. TAPO cloud services, try it free for 30 days. I wouldn't be needing it because I already have a memory card, so it's not required for me. Yeah, so local storage, I would be needing a local storage because I have a memory card with me. So now you can see it says that outdoor camera, it's added to my TAPO network. It says welcome to the smart camera. It's telling you that it has motion tracking, 360 visual coverage and everything. It's just a startup animation for you, get to know your camera, get started. And this is all the tips which you can see at the starting of the setup. Update required. You can click on cancel or you can click on update now. It's depending on you. Probably network issues, fail to update. Probably I will do that later. So yeah, so as you can see, there are multiple options for this, and we'll be going into the setup into more details later part of the video. Coming to the camera after you have added to your list, so it will show up like this. So it says under all devices outdoor camera, and I've marked it as parking. So you just need to click on it. So basically I'm using this camera for my car which is parked outside my house. Basically previously it was inside a garage, so I'm not using the garage anymore. So that is the only reason I have bought this from Amazon, and the price is the same, 3K, both on Flipkart and Amazon. So you can see a lot of options here. So you can just quickly take a snap, you can start a recording manually, and you can stop that. It will be saved on your phone. And this is for the camera microphone, and I have put it on max so that I can get all the audio the camera can capture. I have not used this option, which is the calling feature, so probably I will use that later. And this is the option where we can talk. So basically if I hold this option and start talking, so basically who's on the outside, suppose it's a delivery guy from Amazon or any groceries, they can listen to you what you are saying, and they can drop the parcel wherever you want it. That's the second option, is called the pan and the tilt option. So for the pan and the tilt, so you can see on the bottom there's a lot of viewpoint which I have selected for my convenience. So for you it will be blank. For example, if you click on the plus sign, it will click and save that option where the camera is looking right now. For example, if I want the camera to look a little bit up, and so it says that it has reached the maximum extent of the direction, which is upwards. And if I want the camera to look a little bit on the left, and if I want to look at the car which is parked outside my house, so I can click on it, and it will save that exact point where the camera is looking right now, and you can save it. So basically it's the point is saved on your phone. So there's a current view, and it's tracking it. It was tracking the device, or I must say the bike. So if I click on the viewpoint, it directly points to the saved location, which is my car. Now if I click on the viewpoint 6, you can see where I asked the camera to previously look, which is the car on the outside. Same wise I have saved a lot of viewpoints.
which is my house entrance, the house opposite side, and basically it's a 360 camera, so it will cover all the left and right position of your entrance and each and every point you want it to. This is a pan and tilt option where I'm currently. Sorry, I got getting a call, spam call. So as you can see, it can basically change it, the location, up, down, and everything. So you can see there's one more option, which is a patrol option. So it's a vertical patrol and a horizontal patrol. So basically, if I click on the horizontal patrol, it will patrol from left to right once. It's the back side of the camera. So you can see the birds, hear the birds chirping continuously. It will just do it once. If you want to have a quick glance on it, and it will stop. That's it. And you want to do a vertical patrol, the maximum limit is up, and this is the part of the entrance where I want it to look. Yeah, that's it. So that much was about patrolling and everything. If you look a little bit on the downside, it says playback and download. So it basically downloads those parts or those actions of movement which I've asked it to. Basically, if there's a car going by, if there's one person walking, so basically that point of time only it starts the recording and saves it. And I have inserted a 120 GB, so I can guess almost a 30 days recording from the past, and it does a loop recording if I have enabled that option. So previously, if I have last 1 month, for the next day if it starts recording, so it will delete the 31st day on the previous month. So it works in that way, and it will not record if it does not track any movement. So let me give you an example. So this is a recording. So as you can see, there's a logo of person going very fast. So this is the part, see, it just recorded a bike going by. And if you can see the next part of a person, face or a body, that means it tracks a person's movement. So if I go to a speed 2x, see, it tracks the movement of a person on the left hand side. If I go on the third option, you can see a person walking with a dog, and basically the dog is peeing in front of my car, which I don't want it to. Any which ways, there's nothing much we can do about it. So what I wanted to tell you is that if you see the person going on the extreme right, till the camera can capture, it will do the recording. That's the best part. And when the person is gone and the camera cannot see the person anymore, it will search for 1 or 2 seconds, then it will come back to the original position which I've selected is my car. Okay, so let me show you some nighttime recordings. See, so this is a 12:40 late at night recording, and you can see this is the night mode. Let me slow down see, the person is looking at the camera. Probably the reason person is looking at the camera because I've turned on the alarm system. So basically near my viewpoint, which I've saved, if the person stays there for more than 3 seconds, so it gives an alarm with a light. Sometimes just I turn off because there will be dog walkers and person going around basically near my car, which I don't want it to. But this day I have turned on the alarm for some reason, I don't know. So maybe that is the reason the person was looking at the camera. So the fast or the running logo signifies a vehicle or a person moving very fast. See, there are 2 people walking near. See, this is the person walking with a dog. So it will track all the person, and sometimes even captures or tracks the animals also. That's completely a thing. See, it will still record till the person goes out of the frame. And when it no longer can see the person or that animal or the car, it will come back to this original viewpoint. So you must have understood what this camera actually does and what this camera can actually do, and by now you have also understood that if this is the right camera for you. So let me tell you a few other options also which is available on the TAPO app. So I'm sharing my phone screen right now and also myself recording it. So as I said before, I'm using a memory card. It's a one-time purchase of 120 GB of SanDisk class 10 memory card. If you can, basically you can get one of those from Amazon or Flipkart from 850 to 900 rupees. So that's a one-time purchase, and make sure you have enabled the loop recording on your, I'll show you right now on my phone how you can do that. It will save a lot of your money and your time. So basically it does a loop recording and it deletes the previous of the last 31 days and it keeps only the 30 days of recording. That way, if you don't need that much of recording, and there's an option if you do not have a camera, if you do not have a memory card, and if you want to use the cloud subscription, so you can go here in the TAPO Care app. So there's two options. One is the premium, one is the basic. So for basic, you get a 7-day unlimited cloud storage. In a year, you pay around for one device. For me, it's just one camera, so it's 2,350 INR a year. And for 5 devices, if you have 5 TAPO security cameras, it's 8,400 in a year. And if you go for monthly, it's just 230 bucks INR. But it gives you only 7-day unlimited cloud storage, only for 7 days. So basically, if someone wants to go for the TAPO Care and do not want to go for the memory card option, you can just go to the premium new options, which gives you the 30-day unlimited cloud storage. And there's an offer maybe which gives you for 3,050 a year for one device, and if you go for monthly, it's 300 bucks for 30 days, and for the basic 7 days it's 230, just 70 rupees extra, and you get up to, but every month you have to pay 300 rupees, and in a year 3,600 rupees, and it's a recurring thing for you which you have to keep on paying to TP-Link if you want to save your recording, maybe for future purposes, which I did not find convenient, but there's an option for that. So you can see here there's a privacy mode. So if you click on this privacy mode, it will stop the recording. Suppose you have installed it someplace where you don't want the recording to happen. There will be some important person coming in and you don't want the recording, and maybe there's a personal reasons you don't want anyone else to have this recording. So basically it will just, the camera will pull its lens up and it will stop the recording. So you can just click on exit private mode, and again it will start all the recording. See, it's going white right now because the lens is going downwards. So let's go to the secure settings option. So I've named it as outdoor camera, and it's on the parking. So this is a time zone, this is a Wi-Fi network, this is a signal strength. Make sure you have good Wi-Fi and your router is not far away so that the camera cannot reach the signals. So RSSI is 71, make sure it does not go above 75 to 80. RSSI is a signal strength. This is the IP and this is the MAC addresses and everything. So detection, what kind of detection you want? You want motion tracking? Of course you want motion tracking. When it is detected, the camera will continue that activity until it is stopped. So the person keeps walking near your home, it will do the recording, and once he or she has moved on, the recording will stop automatically. It will save you a lot of space. Next is the detection zone. You can see, so I have made a detection zone for my car, which for some reason has gone downwards a bit. So this is the detection zone I want for my, you can add multiple zones. I'll just save it. So this is a detection zone, which means that it will detect any sort of activities mainly for this area. Even though you have multiple viewpoints enabled, it will continuously track the movement in your area and only trigger an alarm if there's more than 3 to 5 seconds of activity near your camera. Motion detection, yes, you need the motion detection, but not on that much sensitivity. I've put it on 4. You can go up to 10, but I don't want that. This is the activity zone, so you can customize the motion detection zones, only capture what happens in the said zones. Suppose if you want the camera to record only for those activity zones, you can do that. Person detection. Of course, I need person detection. If a person is walking by, I do not want to know who is that person, but if the person is continuously walking suspiciously near my house, I do want the camera to record that. And this is the activity zone again, which I have recorded. Camera tampering. If someone wants to tamper the camera, wants to throw something or put a cloth over it, it will do a siren alert and it will know that. Okay, so pan and tilt. So this is alarm option, which I've already shown you. I do not want the alarm to turn on right now, but if you want to turn on the alarm, this is the sound and light option, or you can just give just sound and just light. Sound type, you have multiple: siren, emergency, LED alert. Volume, I put it on high when I want it to alarm. Duration, default, or if you want some custom option, default is like 10 seconds, so I put it on default. What kind of alarm when it wants you to trigger. So basically I want if someone is trying to tamper the camera, or if there's a person detected. Motion means a bike is going by or a car is going by. That time I don't want, only a person. So the schedule, only during the night. During the day I don't want anything, because someone will not try to tamper the camera, do anything else. So it's from 8 p.m. to 8 a.m. or you can just custom schedule it from, maybe if you want it from 12 to 6 in the morning, you can do that, and all the option is also there. So currently I'll just put it on switched off mode. I really don't want that right now. TAPO Care, I already told you 30 days is complimentary. After that you start to pay monthly 3050 yearly upfront if you want to pay. I don't want that. Storage and recording. So I have a local recording option. I told you 128 GB. So it's on loop recording mode. So I've already used 62 GB out of 128. Usable is 113. So loop recording is on. So one thing I'd like to tell you, before you insert the new memory card, do not put inside your computer first and try to format it. Open the memory card from the box, directly insert the camera into the camera, and the camera will format in its own format. So do not try to do anything extra or special with the memory card. Buy it. Once you receive it, open it from the box and directly insert the camera. The camera will do its own formatting and start recording accordingly. Important point. Record sound. Of course I want to record sound. Recording schedule. This is all the schedules. I want it to record every time, that's why 62 GB gone, but it has a loop recording on, so no problem. Video and display. So on the ad on Flipkart or Amazon, you may say it says 1080p or 30 fps, but no, it will give you 25 fps to the max and 1080p. The video quality is great. You have 1080p, 720p and auto, but I have one full HD. Yeah, so that's it. On screen display info, yeah, it's there. It will give you the TP or TAPO logo and the time frame also, timestamp also. Invert images, I do not want. Display tag on screen. If you want it, not really required. Spotlight settings, so I haven't used it. It generally illuminates the surrounding area and capture the footage in a particular area with some light, which I don't want it. Status LED, so the camera will have a green light when it's on. So if you switch it off, so there will be no light, and any person standing on the road will not understand if the camera is recording or not, but I want them to know that they are under surveillance. Privacy mode, I already told you, the camera will turn upside down and there will be no recording. Notifications off. The reason being the activity notifications is off. If I turn it on, every time a person going by, every time there's a car going by, it will give you a notification, which I really don't want. If I want to see anything, I'll just go to the playback and download option and just see in that point of time there was anything happening or not. Hey everyone, so one thing I forgot to tell you, there is an option in the settings. You can see it says share device, and it says you can tap share to invite your family members to manage the smart device together. So if you're going outside of the city or you do not want to see the notification, or you can't, so you can just click on share, and it says that invitees have limited permissions. They cannot modify the camera settings. However, they can watch the video, they can watch the playback, or they can download it, but they cannot do any change in the settings. They cannot downgrade a 1080p to 720p, they cannot stop the loop recording, they cannot modify any settings. However, they can watch and download the video footage if they want to. However, there is a catch. If you say got it, it says that enter the TP-Link ID or the email ID. So that person should have a TP-Link ID registered. I mean, their email ID should be registered to the TP-Link portal in their domain. Then only you can share that. So they'll get a link, maybe a web link, and then they can see the video footage and everything. For me, I do not want that. Probably I will set the same application with my ID or my wife's phone. So if I'm away in office or I'm not able to see the notification, maybe my wife can do that for me. So that's one thing I forgot to mention, and I don't think I've missed out on anything. So that's about it. I'll stop the screen recording right now. I think it's a great deal, under 3,000, and it has a lot of options which you need, and it's completely AI based. It says that you have activity zones, patrol mode, and one thing, it's also IP65. So I've installed it under the shade. You can install it on a pole, on a wall, anywhere else. You will get the bracket accordingly. And the person doing the installation, make sure you tell him to install the waterproof sealing also between the cable connection. It has all the manuals, so make sure. And it also has a color night vision, so night vision will be colored. You can also set it to auto mode. It will change into black and white or color based on requirement. Multiple installation option, of course you have that. And I think it's a great deal to start with, because I never had a CCTV or security camera for my home. I really never needed it, but now I saw a lot of reviews. There's a newer model also. This is not the newer model. The newer model is around 3,500 rupees, which I thought a little bit overpriced. The only change is that it has a 3 megapixel camera, and this is a 2 megapixel camera. That's the only thing which I saw is different. This is an IP65 waterproof also, so it can take small splashes of water, rain, shine, heavy sunlight, anything. So it tells all the package contents which you have generally need. And one more thing I forgot to tell you, it says that it works with Google Home and works with Alexa. So basically, if your Google Home and your Alexa has a screen where you can watch the video, so you can just mirror from the phone. I mean, not exactly mirror, you can see the live scenario on your Alexa device or your Google device. I have a Google Home but does not have a video output setting, so I cannot set it up on my Google Home, but I can watch it on my phone. So I think it's a great deal, and that's about it. And if you found this video helpful, share it with your friends who wants to buy it as a new affordable security camera, Wi-Fi enabled, AI enabled, everything from TP-Link. And if you watched this video and liked it, make sure to like the video and let me know in the comment section how do you feel about this video. That's all for now.